Welcome to Leveling Up with Lindsay, the podcast where we dive into leadership, small business, and everything in between. I'm Lindsay, your host and the proud owner of White Peony Boutique, a space created to empower women, build confidence, and foster meaningful connections. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a mom, a friend, or someone just looking for a little inspiration, this is your space to feel seen, supported, and inspired. Join me as we share stories, strategies, and a little bit of life's chaos while navigating what it truly means to level up in starting a business, relationship, and personal growth. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfy, and let's level up together. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about your strengths and what each and every one of us bring to the table. Because as a little girl, I had so many dreams. I had a family that believed in those dreams and definitely encouraged me. But I fought against the insecurities like a lot of teenage girls do. Growing up in a world where there's magazines, with social media, there's so many things that tell you should look a certain way, you should be a certain way, you should act a certain way, or you should be smart through different careers, sitting at a table with CEOs, presidents, executive leaders, that no matter what your title was, or how much money you made, or how long you've been in a certain position, everyone sat at the table and brought something different. I believe that our strengths are what make us each unique and absolutely beautiful, but it does take a little bit of work to hone in on what that looks like. You definitely can do a strength finder aptitude test like the Clifton Strengths 2.0. I've done that a few times in my life, but at the end of the day, all you need to do is take 5 minutes of your time, and I would love for you to write down 3 to 10 strengths that you feel that you're good at or you bring to the table. Aside from imposter syndrome or your self-doubt, trust me, write them down. My mom always telling me, Lindsay, you have to believe in yourself. And as a mom, that's encouraging words that you'd hope you hear. But listen, it actually through some pretty hard times, some difficult moments. I remember one time when I received a position at my previous career and I was hated on by a lot of people for a solid month. I went home and I cried because I felt bad that I got this position over somebody else. But my mom said, Lindsay, just keep being you, keep being true to yourself, and everything will come full circle. And honestly, I believe that because of my mom saying that and repeating this throughout my entire life, I truly have had to hone in on this. Through imposter syndrome or self-doubts, honestly, believing what you bring to the table and your strengths is actually what's going to get you through some of the hardest moments. So when you sit down and you write down 3 to 10 of your strengths that you bring to the table, you can even order your strengths if you wish. There are some days that I could sit down and tell you what I'm good at, and there are other days, kind of like this morning, when I struggle with it a little bit. Some days are different with confidence, and some days you nail it out of the park. But when I was thinking about the strengths and what each and every one of us bring to the table, I actually had a moment where I struggled a little bit. I turned to my good old ChatGPT and I typed in some of the things I thought I brought to the table and I was good at. Thanks to my friend, AI, helped me, and here is my list, but I truly believe that this is what I bring to the table, and I hope that you can find confidence in doing this yourself. Relentless determination. That is something that I've been told by so many people, and I still question at times when days get tough. But no matter what happens, I will always get back up. Creative and strategic thinking. That is something I love, a good challenge. Sit me at a table for any business, for any reason, and I love finding a solution. If there's a will, there's a way. Master connector was something that AI told me. And you know what? That is so true. One of the things that fuels my soul is bringing people together every single day, whether it's in business or friends, family. I love bringing people together. And number 4, I kind of giggled at this, but it's actually Strengths Finder. And even though there are times when I doubt my own self in finding strengths, one of the biggest strengths for me as a leader and in my own business is actually honing in on other people's strengths. So if you're a leader or an entrepreneur, this is something that you should work to get pretty good at. And trust me, it will help your business in every aspect. Number 5 is an empowering leader. From a little girl who was deemed bossy thanks to my family, I channeled that through basketball, sports, and different careers. Leadership has definitely been one of my strong suits. Number 6, even though at times I get a little nervous doing these podcasts and getting this up and running, visionary and storyteller is actually under my books thanks to AI. I'm telling you all of these because you can clearly see there was a moment where I self-doubted what I brought to the table. I'm reading you my strengths because it really does matter. When you're going through a moment in a career change, if you're going through a moment on a leadership table, sitting with the best of the best, if you're walking into a room with new people that scare the heck out of you, just remember to hone in onto what you bring to the table. You may have to talk to yourself in the mirror. You may have to repeat over and over, but I promise you, you will bring something so unique and different, an idea or a creative solution to the table that someone else might not. Do me a favor. I encourage you to stop comparing yourself to someone else. If we as leaders, as individuals, professional or on a personal level, can understand that being in a room with people from all different walks of life is actually the most beautiful thing, because there isn't going to be one person like the other, that's when I believe everybody wins. I encourage you to stop comparing yourself to others, to push through the self-doubt, insecurities, or even imposter syndrome, and understand each and every one of us is absolutely unique. By channeling your strengths and remembering what you bring to the table, your confidence will exponentially grow. You will become a better leader. You will become a better business owner. You will become a better person in our community, an individual on a professional and personal level. You will become a better wife, a mom, a friend. Just trust me when I say, take 5 minutes to write down your top strengths. Maybe tape it to your mirror, pin it on your computer. But honestly, what you bring to the table is exactly what the universe needs. You just have to take the first step and believe in yourself. Thank you for listening. If you found this information helpful, please share it with a friend. If you're looking for more information on the topics we covered, please head to the show notes below. And if you wouldn't mind leaving a 5-star rating and review, this would help this mission and our journey to get started. Let's make today and every day an opportunity to level up. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep striving, and keep making a difference.